How goes the hunt? I did that earlier.
Yeah. Oh, mushroom? No.
This dude literally. I don't even know what to say about that guy. It's the guy who was talking about the why that I called condescending. He's responded and he basically was like, "Yeah, if you'd written this before, it wouldn't have been so bad." Almost. All right, we're starting. You just put it out. You're good. You're good. Yeah. All right. Now, let's get to it. Oh, I got a text. Hold on. Oh, it's about the Bible study tomorrow.
What was your question?
Yep, there we go. Okay. No, it wasn't you. I was just we got a text about when we're meeting up tomorrow for the Bible study.
Got it.
Let me pull up the stream on my tablet here so that I can actually read chat along with the gang. Yep, go for it. And there we go. All right. Hello, everybody. Hello, Hannah. Hello. Hello, everybody. We're getting started. Let's jump right into things. I don't have any orders. I've already done all of them, so we're just going to have fun tonight. And I'm going to play random characters. We're going to play random characters tonight. I'm not gonna know who I'm playing. I'm just going to go random. Here we go. Random, go. Kinsey. Okay. We're going Kinsey starting out. It's all kinds of crazy. It looks like he's about to kill something. Anyway, yeah, hello everybody. Hello, hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Here to have a good time tonight. Oh, I'm already going into a match. It looks like we're not winning. Okay, well, at least my stats won't be affected. Let's go turn B and A around. Sometimes if they're all ganking in one spot, you just gotta leave them at it. I never understood why the minions always bunch up on this lane the way they do. It's very strange.
Lost zone C.
I can't guard break out of that? Oh, like if she married a samurai, yes, because then she'd be married into a samurai family. Because if Ruth married into a samurai family, she would have access to the same advantages of that family. So yeah, we're not gonna win this. We already had someone quit. Then Ibushi just quit, so we've lost. Yeah, Raven, guard breaks in this game are very inconsistent. Yeah, I feel like so many things can't be punished. What the hell? Oh, man. Well, we're already starting off pretty bad. But yeah, I genuinely do feel like this game doesn't allow you to punish the way you should. Like, there's so many moments, like, for example, a gladiator's toe stab. I feel like if you dodge the toe stab, you should get a guard break. But you won't, because they can immediately go into their skewer, and then you're effed, you know? Let's see if I can't outplay this guy. Oh, you're going to be respectful after you ganked me? All right. Got him. Crap. I get one kill and then I get destroyed. And I'll be real. I hate Jormungandrs. I was talking to Havoc earlier tonight, and he was saying how annoying Jormungandrs are, and yeah, we're both in agreement. They're very annoying. In fact, Havoc said that what we need to do, me and him need to collab and create a tier list of the most annoying For Honor characters. I think that'd be fun. Okay, everyone light parry. Oh man, this match, man. Are you guys emote spamming now? You did a 4-man gank and now you're emote spamming. Oh, this is cringe. All right. Ooh, and the Blackbriar's the only member of my team who stayed. Oh, that's sad. Good, good. I'll do that. That'll be fun. Yeah, this match is pain. Let's go ahead and end it. This match is pain. Yeah, no, this match is crap. This match is crap. I joined a no-win match.
Your team is breaking.
You thought so, huh?
I've been wrong before.
All right. Well, I mean, it makes sense. I was told to go ahead and give up For Honor, guys. So maybe this is the sign. I don't know. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. For those who don't know, I mentioned it in Discord. Basically, someone was telling me earlier, based on one of my older lore videos, they were telling me how, you know, no one cares about the lore. They're saying the For Honor developers aren't going to put any thought into the lore. They're not going to actually try. All the stuff I'm doing, it's a waste of my time and energy. I shouldn't be putting that much thought into it. And I tried to explain, look, I'm a lore writer. I like writing stories. I like writing characters. I'm here to talk about the good aspects of the lore, the bad aspects of the lore, the history behind the characters and all that kind of stuff. That's what I'm here to do. That's what I enjoy doing, and that's what I want to do. But if you want to talk about the good and bad aspects of the lore, we can have that conversation. But if you're not wanting to have that conversation, if all you want to do is just say the developers don't care, well, then I don't know how to have that conversation because I don't know the priorities of the developers. And even if they don't care the way I care, I mean, that's still not going to stop me from talking about it. So, I mean, all I can really say is I'm sorry we've wasted both of our times here. Because you're the one who clicked on a video you clearly didn't want to watch, and I'm the one who made the video that apparently no one cares about. And so I thought that they'd either back down or change their argumentation or something, but they didn't. All right, first let's see who I'm playing. Shinobi. Oh, this will be interesting. Anyway, so I thought they'd change their argumentation. They did not. Basically, they just doubled down and said, yeah, man, honestly, it just feels like a waste of time. I mean, I can appreciate you trying so hard, but it's just a waste of your time. Why not play a different game? Are there better games to sink your time and energy into?
I love that. I appreciate you trying so hard. I mean, you crap to try.
Yeah, it literally, and the funny thing is, this guy clearly hasn't thought at all about this. And I even pointed that out. I'm like, why should you're not? That's a good question. Why don't I switch over? Maybe you should ask my 35,000 subscribers who came to this channel for this reason. That's not me subscribe shaming. That's not my goal. I'm saying 35,000 people enjoy this content, and you're saying no one cares. Well, there are 35,000 people who disagree with you. And second of all, even if you're right and this is a waste of time, should I just tell all my subscribers, hey guys, you know what? This is all a waste of time. Making this content's a waste of time. I'm going to play another game. When people came for the For Honor content, I mean, if I just dropped For Honor after tonight, if this was my last For Honor video, period, and I just went to something like Dead by Daylight or Rainbow Six Siege or Lords of the Fallen or Monster Hunter World, whatever I went to, I would not only lose a large amount of my subscriber base who came to me specifically for Honor, but I would also piss off a lot of people who would say, like, man, why'd you quit? Why'd you just quit? We came to this game for you, that kind of thing. And it would take time. It would take a very long time to build up a new subscriber base. I mean, Havoc talked about this before. People always tell him, why don't you play a new game? Why don't you go to a different game? And he says it's not that easy, because you take time to build up a community in the game you choose. That's why we stick to the games we play. That was one of the things Russian Badger had a hard time with. He built up a large Rainbow Six Siege community, and when he stopped playing Rainbow Six Siege, he had to... Okay, block my way. That's fine, too. He had to build up a brand new community around just the games he plays. Luckily, he has such a good personality, he can get away with that. Oh, man, everyone can light parry now. Need to get my stamina back. Got him. I don't think he was jealous. I don't think there was any maliciousness there. I think what it came down to was he didn't understand why I was getting so serious about the lore and why I was talking about it, because he thinks it's a lost cause. He doesn't care about the lore. He thinks that they don't care, and so he's just given up. He's very pessimistic. And all I can say to that is, I'm sorry you've given up. Pull back. Crap. But yeah, honestly, and I'll be honest here, if I could change my whole channel, like, content, like, whole channel style to just writing and storytelling, I honestly would, because I prefer that. I honestly prefer telling stories. For Honor is just a good way to tell those stories and a good way to share my love for history. Because, I mean, I've said it before, I'll say it again, I'm not the best at this game. Why does my team keep quitting? Y'all make it very hard for me to do this game when y'all quit all the time. Doesn't matter how good I play, if my whole team quits, I'm not going to get anywhere. I'd make some damn commercials. Like, I would make some commercials advertising the campaign, talking about Apollyon, advertising the faction war. Yeah, that's one thing that I can't stand. I have to agree with Slanderous. One of the worst things about this game in PvP is when your teammates just quit, when they just pull out because they're not liking the way a match is going. And it happens so often, it's very irritating. I don't necessarily know how you fix that, because right now the punishment for quitting like that is a 15-minute match ban. You can't go into matchmaking for 15 minutes. And I guess that's fine, but that's not enough of an incentive, because all they have to do then is just say, well, then I'm not going to play for a while. I mean, like... I'm going to go to A. It's been alright. Not enough time has passed for me to get a real idea of whether or not it's good or bad. We'll close that down.
You capture.
Right, we got A. Alright.
You lost.
Oh, crap, dude, what? Oh, so, okay. Alright, well, that just happened. Throwing your 3rd feet right at me, bro. Alright, that's the name of this game. Hey, Raven, I've been busy, so I missed the last few streams. That's fine. God, the ganking is so real. I hate these maps. I hate these lane maps where the zones are in lanes like this. I don't like that. I don't like that, because all you have to do is take control of one zone and then just prevent access. It's very irritating. It's not a fun way to play. Well, at least Centurion Breath doesn't have access to that feat right now.
You captured Zone A.
Right, I got A. Now they're just going to gank in Zone B and C for a while. Maybe I can sneak over there and... No, they're going to start heading this way in a second. Yep, here comes Aramusha to do that right now. Wow, how'd that go, bro? Not so tough when you don't have a buddy to hide behind, huh?
Breaking. Your team rallied. Your team is breaking. Your team rallied.
That would be interesting. I mean, there's been a crossover event.
Your team is breaking.
We have. It's not impossible. Well, we've lost this one too. At least it wasn't because I was bad. I think that's what it comes down to. I don't mind losing. I just don't want it to be because I was terrible.
You lost Zone C.
I'd like to see honor mixed with some sort of mountain
Crap. Again, where are your buddies? See, when I get you alone, dude, you're not that tough. Oh my god! And the Zerk is just emote spamming away. All that salt pouring off of him. All that salt pouring off of him. It's adorable. Oh, yes, Zerk. Yes, Zerk. Show how effing cringe you are. Oh, that's so cringe. That is so cringe. So, let's see. We had a Sint who could only win through throwing feet. So we had a Aramusha who couldn't win if he was by himself. We have a Zerk who's so salty he spills it off of himself while emote spamming. And we have a Hitakiri who I didn't fight enough to really get a thing on. So, yeah. Oh man, that was sad. That was sad. Oh man, this is gonna be a rough night, guys. Ooh. Ooh. And why does my team always quit? That's what I don't understand. Why do they quit? Raven, have you seen Highlander's new execution? Yeah, I have. God, that was pain. That was actual pain.
Again, without love.
you all right, Paul?
Well, I cut that and it wouldn't go back in.
Okay, I got you.
I'm not wasting my other content this late
I got you. Man, that was rough. Anyway, let's see if we have a better match this time. Wait, are they friends? Are they all? No, okay, the Aramusha's on our team this time. That's not good. He wasn't actually that good. I could beat him one-on-one. All right, let's see who we get. Random. Kyoshin. Oh. Oh, well, I did say I'd go random. But I'm not going this guy. We're switching to... Switching my other one here. I made that version of Kyoshin for a video collab that I did not too long ago.
Get a little toes in.
All right, we've got an Orochi, we got a Berserker, and we got a Fira. So this could be an interesting match.
You are technically correct. Heavy armor, kill, or no kill?
Heavy armor.
I prefer Tokyo.
I prefer Tokyo. All right, so we've got it's the Hitakiri from last match, the Aramusha from last match, a Lawbringer, and an Ocelotl. I think these guys are friends, so after this match, I'm finding a new group. Like, I'm not fighting these guys again.
Yeah.
Ugh. All right, let's do this thing. You know what? I'll bet Havoc's asleep now, because I told Havoc that I was streaming later, and he said he'd probably be on, but he probably went to bed. It's late for him.
Yeah, we can't expect him to stay at home, right?
I know.
Yep, particularly since, what is it? It's got to be best thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's definitely in the A. It's definitely in the A then.
It was over in the North End.
But I don't understand why the Berserker was emote spamming like because I didn't beat him. I never fought him. I don't know what he was
You must
upset.
understand. Some just want to assault me.
All right, here we go. Wee, oh! Hey Frank, did you see that? I saw it, Ted. That was pretty cool. All right, let's get him. Yeah! All right, let's go. Raven, why are you playing Kyoshin? Cringe. I did random. I'm doing random. Like I'm not picking who I play. I'm doing random choice tonight. Oh, both of them together. This will be cringe. All right.
Zone C.
Crap.
You captured Zone A.
Crap. Ah. Get him, Afira. Yeah, he's a rep 70 Hitakiri. This guy only plays heavy. That is this guy's game plan. Heavy.
Oh, so you do my strat.
Well, that's how you play Hitakiri, just heavy.
Raven used the cringe force.
I'm going to go to A. Back up our Orochi over there. He's having trouble. Got him. Whoa, don't even. You would have done the same in the opposite position. Don't even try.
Considering that we just started the mission getting ganked, well, the other guy was in the egg fight.
Look at this. Two of them in C. Oh. Oh, sneaking. Yeah, I'd probably have to agree with that. Emperor's Children, definitely.
They're not barely well legion anymore. Fulcrum doesn't do shit anymore. I know someone said the word bears, but they are probably the most coherent chaos.
I don't know. What about the Iron Legion?
I mean, yeah, they're up there too.
Like the Iron Warriors, you know?
Yeah, but the word bears are actually far larger and more coherent. The Iron Warriors are deadlier man for man, definitely. Because given the choice, I'd rather fight the word bears over the Iron Warriors. Because Colorado's right.
All right, Hitakiri.
Come on, you couldn't let us just
All right, he's going to be a person who stands and reacts to heavies.
I really want to do something to get a ratio weapon, which is but it is something to the opposite. Well, we can't expect it to be so
I had to get him to activate his revenge, so I baited him into it. Yeah, he's just going to react on red. Yeah, revenge of the feats. There we go. Well, thanks. You're welcome, bro. I always try to help out, you know? Especially when, you know, you gank me first.
Honestly, you could give a katana to any of the martial classes.
Yeah, honestly.
And someone like, you could have a Hexblade Warlock with it. You could have a Bladesinger Wizard with it. I wouldn't give it to a Barbarian. Fighter, Paladin, maybe something Monk, obviously.
I'm not going to feed that. I'm going to go to A, take on this Ocelotl. If I know his game plan, he's going to want to guard break me whenever I go into my all guard, so let's not allow that. Oh.
You know what's funny about this scenario?
Yep, there he goes.
There was actually a samurai and an Aztec baby. Those are fun.
Ah, good bait.
You lost, so see.
Good bait. Good job. But I wasted a lot of his health, so he should be able to... This guy can light parry really well. I'll never figure out how people do that.
I know a lot of people that have light parried very well. And when I ask, how do you do it? They go, I don't know.
Sometimes I just don't get it. Some people can light parry so easily, and I just never understand how they can figure it out.
I assume it has something to do with that.
You captured Zone C.
Yeah, guys, I think we're going 0 for 3 tonight. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Bye.
Scripts and high FPS is my guess. Also, abnormally high hand-eye coordination.
Well, he's playing PlayStation, so I don't know.
That means nothing. You can put that on a flash drive. I mean, I'm not saying he's scripting. I'm just saying it's possible to do it on console.
Maybe. I don't know. I just feel really bad because I can't do it. I've been playing this game forever. But yeah, we ain't winning this one. Just calling it. Yeah, he's not scripting, but he's still good at light parrying.
Oh, we have one mine. Got 20 bucks. Wow. Thanks for the we appreciate that. Yeah, thanks for coming.
Ah, God. Yep, he's dead. Afira, you're not far behind, and then they'll claim A, and it's over.
How come PlayStation hasn't been scripted
because PlayStation can't do that very well. It's very hard to ban it.
Yeah, that's one of the benefits of being on PC. You can edit much quicker.
Oh, you little fuck! Oh, you asshole! All right, all right. Well, you threw your 4th feet. I hope you're proud of yourself. Whoa! What are you wow? But is it because we ganked you earlier? Yeah, because you're an innocent lamb. Oh, man, like I said, we've lost this one. God damn. And they're emote spamming an A because they're shit. If you ever want to chill night of Yu-Gi-Oh, I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh anymore.
He is breaking.
You know what? Time for me to use my 4th feet. I now have access. First, let's turn B around.
I don't know, the rules kept changing.
The rules kept changing on me, and I don't like the way it's evolved over time, so, I mean, I don't even know.
I liked it back like when it first came out. It was nice and simple. You have monster, big monster number win, unless you have magical trap card.
I also feel like there's no way to really mix and match your deck. They've made it so that unless you have the deck with all the right cards that go in that deck, like, you're fucked.
It's not like, say, Magic where you can more easily make a deck that's...
Good try, bro. Wow. What a waste of a 4th feat. Well, you have fun in Zone A.
The enemy rally. Your team is breaking. Enemy team is breaking.
That does have something to do with it as well, but you can also put console on performance mode, but I don't think that has.
One of their own just quit. Nice to see that happening to the other team for a change. That's gotta be rough, brother. That's gotta be rough. You got out animated. Oh, that's gotta be rough.
Victory.
Let me give him a good fight and a solemn head bow. Ooh, that's rough. That's rough. We had to embrace the weave to win. They just got out animated and out feeded. Oh boy, let's effing go. Let's effing go, boy.
I use the weave to beat the weave.
In order to defeat the weave, you must become the kawaii no desu. The power of anime compels you.
The Habsburg crown is happening.
I do love that Aramusha thought, 4th feet, and I'm just like, you fired too soon.
I know we can't see his face, but I can see his face going, yeah, that was a 4th feet.
And then I waited. Y'all notice I wasn't throwing that 4th feet. I was waiting. I was like, all right, time to use it. And then it took out that oxalot. Oh, we're not playing this team again. Nope, we're moving on. Next group. Because I think they might be friends, and I think they're communicating. We're not doing that again. All right. Yeah! Woo! You became the very thing you swore to. No, you were supposed to destroy the weed, not join them.
Smacking someone with a body pillow? Huh?
Yeah, except for oh shoot! Looks like I'm gonna have to be there at 8 tomorrow instead of 8:30.
Okay.
All right. Hold on. Let me let him know. Oh, I got $20 and I didn't even notice it. I apologize. Hold on, let me scroll up and see that.
Oh, that one mine I already told you about.
Oh, I apologize. I must have missed that. Or I forgot. Oh, ooh, okay, what are we up here? All right, random choice. Peacekeeper. Oh, we're going Peacekeeper. Hannah, it's your girl.
Keep it K like
Weird, because we played 3 samurai so far tonight. This is the first non-samurai. Hey, Hannah, I'm playing your girl.
well, she's the most weedy of all the races.
I suppose. Unless you count Griffin, because he literally has been around cosplay.
Yeah, unless you see Mr. Worldwide. Yeah, they appreciate it. You have the power of God.
Let's see if I can let's see how I can outplay these guys. Why is no one else on my team picking? Please tell me they're not.
Going to
Please tell me they're not AFKing it. Oh, please, no. If I'm already going in with an AFK team, I'm gonna lose it. Come on, guys, don't do this. Hey, look, it's a wannabe Assassin's Creed character.
Oh no, wait.
I don't see him. Harvest all the kidneys. I'm gonna try. I know one thing, that Black Friar will probably get her kidneys stabbed plenty tonight. Highlander probably won't. Centurion will probably be my biggest enemy.
I can take the ride.
If only we had a shaman on our team.
Why have a shaman? You have a Sherman.
A Sherman tank?
Yeah.
Yes!
Because it comes with a flamethrower attachment.
Alright, let's go!
Not
I
necessarily.
don't know about that.
Good.
Back here again? This is, I mean, I don't dislike this map. Yeah. Give them nibbles next? I can't control that. I'm going random tonight. It's random choice. I'm hitting the random button and it's just giving me a random choice. I'm not picking anybody.
You don't like picking on people?
Yes. Alright.
You lost zone A.
Guys, you're just gonna feed a revenge. There you go. Alright, this Peacekeeper's this Black Friar's incredibly reactionary. Good kill.
Captured zone C.
Bye. I'm not going to B when there's 2 of them there. I'm going to
Right
A.
on your tip. Oh, that can't stall me.
Yeah, it's Highlander. He's too slow.
You're too slow.
Gotta go fast!
But if you're asking a gun, like a gluttonous casual.
Bye! Ocelot will bonking him out.
Well, that is the best way to play Ocelot. Embrace.
Alright, I got my... Oh, here comes Black Friar.
No, don't spam so. Don't do that.
You lost zone C.
Anyway. How do you feel about dialysis?
Crap. Should have dodged that one.
You mean Piccolo lied to us?
Ooh, good move. Why didn't I get an execution? I I landed a heavy. Why didn't I get an execution? What? What happened?
It happens. Occasionally you do soft done.
Occasionally. Anyway.
I would think.
Ooh. C's okay. They're doing okay in C. I better go to B. Make sure we maintain this.
Get those two.
Oh shoot. C is no longer safe. Hold on.
Oh dear.
Thank you. And bleed out. Good try. Now, little revenge. Thank you, sir.
Zone C. You lost Zone A.
There we go. No, we don't. How come I couldn't guard break that?
Skipper, lost.
Oh, Highlander coming down from the sky!
You freaking dead.
He's just gonna feed revenge, boys. He's just gonna feed revenge. Oh, Highlander, you tried and you failed.
That's a sure. I'm gonna be running that high for a while.
Yeah, y'all have fun. I'm gonna go to A. Because I gotta heal.
You need to heal.
I need to heal. Nope, better go to B instead. My team are a bunch of gankers, which means they only want to fight as a group, which I guess is fine. It gets you kills. It doesn't win the game. Oh, hi. How did you miss twice? Ooh, good move. I fell for that. Oh, good light parry. How'd you even? I hate it. I hate that they can do that so easy. God. How do you do it? How do you do
I
it?
hear that New York is doing a bill that fast food restaurants that have drive-thrus that is near or around it highway must be open for 7 days a week. That will hurt Chick-fil-A. Yeah, we heard about that.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just like,
You captured
why?
Zone A.
Why?
Hold on a second. I'm coming.
Does
Hold
the
on.
chicken scare you that much?
He's done. Let him bleed out. Jeez, dude. Don't make it that easy. All right, moving on.
Captured Zone C.
We turned B around. Let's go to A. Just might be. All right, activate your revenge. He was going to do it eventually. Just keep your distance, boys. Keep your distance. Let it run out. Let it run out. And finish it off. Come to my parlor, said the spider to the fly. Why? Biddly bing. Biddly bing bing. Boing. Now go to please have a story. Oh, that was fun.
I think that's Ron's favorite.
Eat it, Ron.
Hey.
Gonna hold this spot. Yep, here comes Black Prior for round 2. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Why don't you plant a bomb?
I can't. I don't have any bombs.
Oh, this is what I thought it was.
No.
But you are the bomb.
That's why I can't let her land any heavies. Oh crap! I just said no heavies! No! Yes!
I told you.
Yes! Woo! That was perfect! Yes! Thank you, pal.
Even in death, I still serve.
Yeah, and I'm back at it, boys! Oh! Yeah!
That's what I like.
It's one of those ones where it's like, didn't you die? And of course, I did die. But then I lived.
Martyrdom. Martyrdom, drop a grenade upon death.
That was funny. Why are you always carrying the last laugh? Because of that right there.
Those exact
that reason right there.
Unadulterated joy of them thinking they got you and then you taking out Waterborne and the enemy team is always glorious.
Just that moment. Oh, please. Please come up here, bro.
You know, at a certain point, you have to admire the optimism.
Lost.
Come here, buddy. 99. I admire your optimism, but pity your stupidity.
I admire your optimism, and you'll be the first to die.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm just gonna sit in A. I'm just gonna sit in A. I'll leave you guys to handle B and C. Go on. Or should I go help? Well, if I leave here, they're just gonna go here and capitalize on. I better. All right, come on. If we take back C, we have a distinct advantage. Keep him busy. Keep him busy. I got this.
Your team is
I saved us for a brief moment, but they took C.
Is there no respite?
Okay, well, he just activated his 4th feat, so it's over for me. Thank you. Oh, yeah, oh no!
He was waiting for that.
No! He activated his feat. Okay. You know what? It's fair. I did use my 4th feat on him. Okay. That in the battle of feats, you came out on top on
I
that
think
one.
our group's MVP, so I don't think it's
Yeah, look at this. I got 12 kills, 3 deaths. I have no problem with that. I was clearly owning it.
Do what you must. I don't know what you want.
Oh man, I hate that feat from Blackfriar because it just takes away your second chance.
Not the funny button. Yes, the funny button.
Oh well, I asserted my dominance over these heathens. That's all there is to it. That's so awesome. 12 and 3. We may not have won, but I still won.
Say what you will. That's a great KD ratio.
It is. That is a great KD ratio.
You got the kidneys, though. You did, in fact, get the kidneys, though.
All right.
You got time for one more, didn't you?
It's 9:20.
Well, let's start switching over around like 9:40.
I mean, sometimes, but all right. Well, we'll go again. Like we've only done 4 Dominion. I think we've done more than that before.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. Like, how long do you think we should go?
Yeah.
I mean, I do still have to get up at 8. Not at 8, but I got to be up early tomorrow. Ooh, I don't want to. I really don't want to. I love my Bible study group, but they meet way too early on Saturday. God. All right, who's next? Shaolin.
Shaolin.
All right, we're going to Wulin this time.
Woo!
Wheelin'! Happy belated birthday. Thank you, Steve. Wait, you've been on this long and you just now noticed that? Bro, gotta wake up. No, he's been here a while. I noticed. Raven and Lark, if you were a boss in a video game, what would be your theme song and weapon that you'd use? My weapon would be a giant halberd. And my boss theme song would be, I'd probably say, Just to fuck with them and be sugar free by Diva. Like, all right, I'm ready for this. Oh, wait, is that sugar free?
No, it's a Latin version of sugar free. Same singer.
No, sugar free is you remember it? It's by Tara.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying it's funny to do a Latin version. So people think it's like super cool, super serious, and they go look at the lyrics and they're like, oh.
Oh my god! But yeah, joking aside, not sugar free. It'd probably be yeah, that's true too. But it's like Dark Souls, it has to be like a Latin kind of change.
Yeah, we have to get some tools for attention like involvers, the demons in the corner of Raphael starts singing his own boss music.
That's awesome.
It's like, okay, respect her.
Yeah, I think that you know what? Seven by Jonathan Young, probably. You know the one that I played for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 would probably be it. Ooh, or what was it?
The Last Stand by Sabaton. Well, we wouldn't be villains in that.
We wouldn't be villains then. What if it was that song by Powerwolf?
Stay focused.
Sanctus Dominus.
Swords ready.
That would work.
That would work.
Attack!
Sanctus Dominus would work. No, we can't use Sabaton because Sabaton is all historical songs and not really dark boss music.
Yeah, we get some really good Dark Soul lessons.
But then comes the true question: would your boss one be Raven or Claire?
No. It starts out Claire, Ravenlord is the second form.
Yes. Starts off Claire, second form is Ravenlord. No, or it's reversed. Like it's like this guy looks super intimidating and dangerous, and then switches to a girl. Like, oh, that'll be easier. You thought, didn't you?
What do you expect a super kawaii Hajasuba?
This Highlander's reading me like a book. Crap.
Lost
This
his own
own
seed.
song would be dope. Oh yeah. If you're fighting like a werewolf, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Elven Ring has it the chat.
But yeah, honestly, like that'd be funny. Like starts off Ravenlord as the boss, then in the second phase, it just goes into Claire. Really, dude? This is what you're doing?
You captured Zone C.
Okay.
How many times are we gonna have to do this?
How come that didn't kill? That should have.
You have some non-lethal damage.
Crap! I panic dodge attack. Thank you.
I thought it was my time. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think we got this one. I think we've lost this one too. So it looks like we're going 1-5, guys. 1-5. 1 win, 5 losses tonight. That's what it's looking like.
One of them lost very well.
Yeah, for sure. Wait, they just lost a teammate. Who? Their gladiator? I wish it was the Orochi, because that Orochi's obviously a Smurf. Look at him. He's a level 7. A level 7. Yeah, well, crap it is. Got him.
Boss fight would involve or so I believe.
You captured Zone C. Gun McGlass.
not as easy when he doesn't have a teammate to save him. That's the thing. I always find I do better when they come at me one-on-one.
Just watch the Raven's boss battle will be 4 times as hard as Molina for Elder.
I don't know anything about Molina's battle skills, so I will.
She dropped.
I've heard that she's apparently. He keeps baiting me in my dodge attack. I can't keep committing to that. Got him. Come here, you.
Just got a Looney Tune. I'm just imagining you sending out every single game you've ever created in your boss fight and just absolutely wow. I don't think every single Dark Souls.
Yeah, you run off, Gladiator. I'm gonna stay here. I'm not gonna say we fully turned it around yet because they could, if they take A or C. There is. I'm gonna wait right here, right here, and I'm gonna play Blue. I'm gonna play Blue. A little bit. Crap, I keep falling for that. I need to stop falling for that.
You lost Zone A.
The staff is kind of their go-to weapon, I would say, so I don't think they need a different one. Because the staff is what made the Shaolin famous. So I would say the staff is fine. But I would just want another Wu Lin with a Jian sword, or, you know, something along those lines. That's what I'd like. All right, this guy's constantly trying to bait me into my dodge attacks. I can't let him get away with that, so I need to keep him guessing. He also is trying to do a lot of light attacks, so... Crap! Oh, man. This guy's good. No question. But mostly what he's doing, what I hate is he's basically just light bash spamming. He's going light bash, light, bash, light, zone, feint out of that. What he's trying to do is he's trying to pressure through abusive lights, and that is a very cringe way to play. If I can just figure out which one he's going to do next, I might be, because that's what he's doing. He wants to bait me into doing dodge attacks. That's his big goal, and it's very irritating. I wish he'd stop doing that. All right, I can still beat him.
Enemy team is breaking.
Raven Lord boss transformed into a woman, then second phase the Ardonians.
I'll take this. I don't mind. I don't mind taking this. Oh, their Orochi just quit. Ooh, I got you on the dodge attack, boy. Oh, he light parries. Did he decide to hand the controller over? And you're dead. Now, I play them. We're going to play it right. I play this at your funeral, sir. Well, we got him. And I love that they were road Orochi, who was acting all cringe earlier, went and then pulled off. That's so awesome. Do you think it's time to switch?
It's not that you do. You can't think looking at that. What do you think?
I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we switch or one more Dominion? What do you think? You got 29 seconds.
What are we thinking, fellas?
What are we thinking? Switch. We got one switch. Switch. Any other switches? Stay, breach, switch.
I think that's a...
They want one more?
Most are saying switch, I think.
All right, we pulled out just in time. All right. Switch it is. All right. Let's go to breach then. Breach is nice, I'll admit. It allows me to talk to you guys a bit easier. All right, so we're 2 and 3 tonight, guys. 2 and 3 in Dominion. All right. Random Gladiator. Gladiator, my friend. Gladiator. What an awesome song.
Breach is chill. Breach is
The toe fascist.
But not safe.
I was trying to get better at Orochi. Wait, was that you playing Orochi the last Skylander? If it was, don't be so cringe next time. Okay. I thought you were saying you were just trying to get better at Orochi. You were in another game. Oh. What?
Well, I have slaughtered across the star of the throne. Sir, they've granted you 3 more ever thank you all. Look, right out of public apology and my father is your king.
Pretty much. Speaking of, I finally finished all the, well, not all, but the first set of my Sisters of Battle.
Yeah, now has a whole squad.
A total of 10 sisters. No, I counted those 10. Only 10 that I saw. If you want to count them real quick, make sure. Am I missing something? Oh, well, I don't have another thing to put it on. I don't have another one of those little stands. I used up all the stands that were in there. What do the cherubs even do? Here's a message for you. Suck laser! I parried a light! I parried a light! And I intended to do it! No. Actually, no. The primary sister's name is, believe it or not, Christina. And then there's another named, oh, what did I name her? There's Christina, there's, I think I named one Cynthia? I can't remember. One's named Joan, just for Joan of Arc, just because I'm totally uncreative. I'll keep working on names. Because I've got 10. I've got 10 to work on. And actually, that's not all. Lark, for my birthday, bought me a large, a combat patrol of Sisters of Battle. So I've got, like, how many sisters in that one? Yes, and I also have a Rhino. I may have to name it Twilight Sparkle or something like. They're all secretly Pony fans because they know Rex. The only Xeno they won't kill, Rex. Freya is a Sister of Battle fan? Well, I'm making a homebrew Sisters of Battle order called the Order of the Sacred Spear. So you're getting the pipe organ tank? It's just a rhino. I don't think that's Have you painted it? I haven't started painting it. I just put them together, so I haven't started the painting process. Yeah, I'm so excited to work because I actually, you know me, guys. I'm a writer. I want to write a story or something about the Order of the Sacred Spear. I want to actually make something for them. Why didn't I parry that? I should have parried that. There we go. Get that kill. Oh yeah, I need to work on that next chapter. I actually started drafting it, but I haven't gotten any further than that.
Drafted? Is it going to war?
Hey Aaron, glad you made it. I'm starting to wonder if you make it at all. Because I know you're busy tonight. Oh, Aaron, don't let me forget, after the match, you and I need to talk about some stuff, so just don't let me forget, because I'm never to forget. Now if we can get Jay in here, we'll get the gang together. And then we'll have Hannah, Aaron, and Jay. Hannah, you still here? You still with us, Hannah? Nah, her local bread only plays in it once. This is a smart Valkyrie. My phone just dinged. I'll check on it in a second. Stop! You know what? Gotcha! Yo, Raven, how do you feel about the Iron Warriors? I'm not a big fan. I've never been a fan of Portorabo or his boys. I feel more bad for the Iron Warriors than anything because they got a shit Primarch. Hey, Raven, if you recall my birthday pick I drew for you, the characters and the pick aside from Polyon was you. I noticed that. Have it. I noticed that. Brother Lord Calvo, I didn't know which one that was. Mal, saw that. Astria, Tech Girl, and myself. Cool. Cool. You should have added Aaron and Hannah, bro. Come on. Like, I'm kidding, man. I like the picture. How do you feel about the Dark Angels? They're my favorite Space Marine chapter. They're my favorite Space Marine chapter. Well, I knew you wanted it. And can we see the picture, please? What picture? Oh, the one that he drew? Yeah, post it on Discord, bro. Or at least tell people where they can see it. I'm coming to help you out, bro. Why did you choose to fight the Guardian on your own? That wasn't smart. He's competent, but he's an asshole.
Yeah, and he also trusted Fulton. Never a good idea. We all know that the Black Templars are the best. They are one of my favorites too.
You know, the Black Templars are the best. Oh, I love the Black Templars, but my favorite are the Dark Angels.
I do love me some. So they're like the one legion size. They're the ones. Like, yeah, the Great Crusade's not a.
The Emperor's Children. But yeah. I'm just excited to work on the Order of the Sacred Spear. They're going to be fun. I think we get asked this all the time. Who's your favorite and least favorite Space Marine chapter?
Well, when people roll in, they didn't hear it before.
True. True.
I'm very sure you have some choice words about the Dark Angels and traitors.
They're not. They are not traitors.
Well, some of the fall.
Yeah, but I mean the meme that they're all traitors. They're not.
still love that one time. What's the order of the Sacred Spear?
It's going to be a combination of black armor, silver trim. It's going to have crimson because they're a branch off of the Order of Our Martyred Lady, but they didn't agree with the Martyred Lady's choices, and they destroyed I think I told you about it, Lark. But basically, the idea was that the idea is that the Order of the Sacred Spear believes firmly that to truly protect the Imperium means to protect its civilians. And they're a lot like the Salamanders Space Marine chapter. They believe that each member of the Imperium is a reflection of the Emperor and his grand plan. And in order to preserve the Imperium, you first must protect its people. During a job, one of their during a battle against a group of orcs or against a large wall, the Lord General requested the assistance of the sisters instead of going out to the main battlefield to stay and protect the city because he was afraid that the orcs would have a second group to attack the city. And he needed their strength at the defense of the city in case that happened. And then once the city was defended properly, then they could go and reinforce. But the Order of Our Martyred Lady's canoness said, no, we're not doing that. We're going to go into the battle ourselves, and the Lord General can't tell us otherwise. And even though some of the sisters were like, I don't know, we may want to do what he recommends, they didn't listen and they go out into the fighting. But it turns out that the Lord General's fears were well-founded because, sure enough, a group of orcs did in fact invade the city, causing countless civilian lives lost. And one of the sisters, who was just underneath the canoness, actually declared the canoness and many others who followed her as traitors because they abandoned innocent civilians to die just to satisfy their mindless zealotry. And so they branched off and declared themselves no longer members of the Order of Our Martyred Lady and instead called themselves the Order of the Sacred Spear. Because in their mind, they are a spear designed to do one thing, and that is attack the enemies of mankind. But it is sacred because it only strikes out at those who oppress the people. So they're not a blind spear; they are a spear thrown with purpose. That is basically their idea. Now, some of the things that I made about them is, for one thing, they keep the white hair aspect of the Order of Our Martyred Lady, but they do something else too. They also, when you become a member of their order, you have to shave your head. You have to shave your head to show your penitence. You have to show your willingness to give up your ties to your family, to the previous order, to everything. You have to show your penitence by shaving your head. As you go up in rank, as you rank up and achieve more battle prowess, you're allowed to grow your hair out again. But many choose to keep parts of their hair shaved, usually one side, so they can put augmetics there, or because they just want to maintain that discipline, that kind of thing. So you get different variations of their hairstyle, but if their head is completely shaved, odds are good that they're a new recruit. But they are known to be very compassionate towards civilians. But, I mean, they're not afraid to get their hands dirty. They'll slaughter heretics and Xenos as much as the next Sisters of Battle. But if the way I see it, if they are confronted with a Gene Stealer cult, they won't just burn down a whole building just because some Gene Stealers are found inside. They would go in, find the actual Gene Stealers, and burn those. They do it with pride, but they wouldn't destroy they wouldn't want to destroy an entire city just to destroy a handful of Gene Stealers. But there are some sisters in other orders who I was reading about. I was reading about different orders as I was getting in. Let's see what it's like. I did Kensei. I already did Kensei. No. I already did Kyoshin. Stop giving me ones I've already done. Pirate. Okay, we can do Pirate. But I was looking at other, and there are some orders that it's like they're just as crazy as some Chaos Marines. Like, if they hear that there's a Gene Stealer cult in a building, like, they will destroy the building. Even if they find out later, actually, that was the wrong building, they're like, well, there could have been. You can't prove that there weren't. And so that's their justification. If the Order of the Sacred Spear heard about this, they might just declare those sisters heretics. So, like, that is their philosophy. And that's the way I wanted to approach it. nuns with armored nuns with hearts of gold. I call it. Well, that's the thing. They actually, and part of what makes it work is they often recruit from young girls who have been orphaned due to war, or who have been separated from parents or come from abused households or things like that, because they want these girls to have a compassion for people and want to defend, because it's like, you know what it's like to be left alone. We're not going to leave anyone else alone. So yes, that is that is what I was trying to go for with the Order of the Sacred Spear. And their logo, I'm probably going to ask Hannah or Jay to design it, but my thought was, it is a spear pointed vertically upward, surrounded by a halo sun, almost like what you see with the Kyoshin emblem, and wrapping around a little loosely around the spear are thorny vines, and then at the very cross section of the spear, where the blade meets the shaft, you have an opened rose blossom which wraps around it, and that was kind of what I was looking for there.
I need a good sister order. Raven's Brand. Okay, so let's take the Inquisition from For Honor and do none of that.
let's take the Inquisition from For Honor and throw that in the garbage. Like, is that how you're going to start it? Oh no, I was just meaning on general principle. That could be another part of it. Maybe they're repentant squads who need a second chance. Or maybe that makes up part of their group. But the problem is that the Order of the Sacred Spear has kind of a weird reputation. Some orders, some sisters see them as traitors or as foolish because they left their order, and their desire to protect the civilians goes against their idea to attack the enemies. Because basically, the idea of most Space Marines and Battle Sisters is the same thing. We protect the Imperium by destroying its enemies. Leave the common man to defend for itself. If they die, at least they're going to the Emperor. With them, it's like, no, by leaving them to their demise, we betray the Emperor's ideal. The Emperor did what he did to protect all of mankind, and if we don't protect all of mankind when it needs us most, we're betraying his ideal. That's their way of looking.
Power Spear.
Later, Lavage. Actually, they do now. Like, genuinely, that's the thing. You know what I hate? I hate that the only melee weapons you see the Space Marines and Sisters of Battle use are power swords, though they're cool, chain swords, though they're cool, and that's about it.
There are some power actually.
Occasionally, but you almost never see them. And I'm like, give me a spear, bro, or give me a glaive, give me some other shit. Like,
Custodians be like,
the Custodian's weapons are so kick-ass. Make a smaller version and give it to a Sister of Battle. That's what I want. That's what I want. The Scholar Virginium? I actually haven't thought about that. What do you think, Bart?
research, but typically, like, since they both have a similar MO, but the Scholar Virginian typically takes in kids that are whose parents in the army or military something died and started to them that. Whereas I imagine
probably. And here's another thing that I made about them: they're not misandrist. They don't hate men like some orders do. Some orders that I've read about, like the one that Caiaphas Cain met on that one planet.
you mean the one with
Yeah, with the Tyranid invasion. They were kind of misandrous, or at least their group was. They thought poorly of men in general. Until Caiaphas reminded them, like, because there are some sisters who were just like, the only good man to exist was the Emperor. The rest are all scum. I think the chainsword in Warhammer is awesome. It is awesome. I'm not saying the chainsword isn't cool, but I want some variety. Swords are not the only weapon that exists. I love power swords. Power swords are basically Warhammer's version of lightsabers, okay?
Thunder hammer, power sword.
But the thing is, I've never seen a spear. In all of Warhammer 40k art, I've never seen anyone use a spear.
I think I've seen Sanguinius use one.
Okay, there's Sanguinius, but he's a Primarch. I mean, they give all kinds of shit to Primarchs that isn't available to the Common Trooper.
Did others, I think it's open. Or is that just a broken stick?
It's probably just a broken stick. But I love spears. I love spears.
Oh, no, the cream they use them all the time. They just have to have guns attached to them.
Imagine Shadiversity with a functional chainsword. Oh, I think you creamed yourself, honestly. You have chainsword! Chainsword very good! Actually, I remember him doing a video where he said the chainsword is actually pretty sick.
Yeah, because in real life it would work, but the way they have it in 40k, how it goes through like particles and stuff, it would actually be very effective.
Yeah, and I think that's neat. At least he's willing to do that, you know?
The Minotaurs use
The Minotaurs use spears? Oh, the Minotaurs. I don't know nearly enough about the Minotaurs. Well, I know that, but I'm saying I don't know enough about them overall. Like, I just know what they're based on. Really? Minotaur.
However, most people
Would have been a cool twist, though. I don't mind axes. I just like spears, and I think they're underestimated a lot. I'll tell you what sucks. I'm playing Lords of the Fallen, and I'm using a spear weapon because it's the best weapon I have right now. And the only problem with it is it only thrusts forward, and so if I'm being ganked from two sides, it's like, dang it, I gotta refocus. That's why I had to switch to the sword in my most recent boss fight, because I was just getting overwhelmed from dogs on either side, and that bitch with the bow and arrow.
Isn't there a Space Wolf Warhammer based on?
I don't think that Lehman Russ is based on Odin. I think he's based on Thor, yeah. Can we have a flail? Flail's iffy. I just feel like spears get so underappreciated in modern culture. Now, I'm not one of those people who says swords bad, spears good. I'm not one of those. I like swords too. In fact, I think swords objectively look cooler more often than not. But I think that people are shitting on spears way too often. I know! Why did they not have them in Skyrim? A Storm Rush spamming Badarochi. Oh, he'd get destroyed. Like,
No, he and the boys would become a road trader.
yeah, they would. But my point is, given their powers right now, only Luffy would stand a chance because of his different gears. Zoro would do okay, but he's not on the level of some of the enemies of
Considering
man.
what he did, give him some power katanas, he's fine.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's
Give
fair.
him some power katanas and some power armor. Not
But Usopp's fine.
just keep him on the ship. Just keep him in front on the ship, man. And cannons. That's all we need.
What about Nami and Robin?
Nami's gonna become an astronaut.
That's fair. And Robin? Well, I mean, how would you handle it? We're talking about survive. Yes, she would. And what about Brooke? Well, he's already dead.
They probably consider him the same. Look at the bones like that. It's a blessing for me.
Yo! My goodness! Look at all the skulls everywhere! They look like me. Except they don't have my hair. I think I did that a little too well. Sanji would do okay, I feel like. Just give him some power armor and teach him how to kick in it.
Just let him cook a meal for
Yep. And then you got Chopper. Poor Chopper. He has a bleeding heart, and that's just not going to help him with Warhammer. Yeah. I do too, because no one cares. Raven, you want a system battle unit that uses maces, halberds, and spears to look no further than the Celestians. I don't know anything about the Celestians. I'll look into them, but still, I want to give my Order of the Sacred Spears some quality shit, you know?
There's plenty of places like that. At least there were until Abaddon decided to cut the galaxy in half, you asshole.
But yeah, but if y'all have any more questions about the Order of the Sacred Spear or about my planned stories with them, let me know, because I'm very much enjoying working on this. I've been drafting out an idea for them for a while. All right, let's go again, and we'll once again do random, because we got time for at least 2. We got time for at least 2 more matches. We'll do the last match as one of my Warden builds. We'll either do it as Ruth, Mara, or Steven. Someone said earlier, really, you named him Steven? What's next, Greg? What do you got against the name Steven? Steven was the martyr. You know, Steven's awesome. And besides, you spelled his name wrong. I saw the comment. You spelled it S-T-P-H-E-N. It's clearly S-T-E-V-E-N. Shaman! We actually got nibbles! Well, I'll be a gut shot womp rat.
Where in the galaxy are they located? Where in the galaxy are they in? Imperium Center?
Actually, I think I wrote that down. Hold on, I think I wrote it down in my notes. 1 second. I'm almost sure I did. 1 second, let me pull it up.
Are they a part of For Honor and Glory?
Yes, they are mentioned in For Honor and Glory. Let me see. Where are my notes at? Here we are. Order of the Sacred Spear. My notes say, the Order of the Sacred Spear is an order of the militant branch of the ecclesiarchy of mankind. The Adeptus or Regis originally was associated with the Order of Our Martyred Lady. However, due to conflicts in the Sword Regis is the Order of the Spears comprised of only women. Based on planet Tesnus, the Sacred Spear conscripts acolytes from not only Canada but across the sector. Okay, I did not mention the sector that they're from. We did say that they were from Lionside.
Then they're a nihilist.
Then they're a nihilist. So yeah, so they would.
It's all very strong.
Why would they be?
Well, nihilist is I mean, there's like a mini astronomical that's kind of helping out. But
Well, I think you were the one who said they should be on that.
yeah, I know because I think they're but they're gonna have just an uphill battle.
Well, Lark, why do you think it'd be interesting that they were a nihilist and not in the other?
Because one, it leads to more interesting fights. Two, you can rely on building. And 3,
So it's all based on amusement.
yes.
But yeah, I have a whole list of notes made out here about how I organize their order, who lead, like the name of their canoness, or canonesses, because they've got 3. Yeah, they're gonna fight. They're gonna be willing to fight anyway. Let's go again! Man, Nibble's got a taste for you, sweetheart. They'll definitely end up fighting Tyranids.
You just can't avoid the Tyranids.
They're gonna fight. I've looked at them fighting the Tyranids, Chaos at one point, and in one of the stories I was writing, they fight the Orcs.
That's your introduction to 40K. Welcome to 40K. Here are the Orcs. They're ready to front.
You know, it's funny. I feel like the Orcs get underestimated a lot.
They do, and understandably so.
Well, they're not the most brilliant creatures.
Well, the thing is, 9 times out of 10, when anybody fights the Orcs, a smaller war band that's broke off, decided to go fight, got excited, and so they were able to become off. But then, so there is people like that, but when you get confident war boss, like someone like Gaskell, who comes in and can absolutely curb stop. And of course, I love that Gaskell is trying to go after Angron because he allegedly killed his favorite person.
You crump my favorite human. Now I'm a crump ya.
Literally, he wants after Commissar Joe, they offered him up to Gaskell to kill, and they let him go. It's like, your enemies are fine.
Anyway, but yeah, so yeah, I've got all my notes here. Let me see. The notes aren't complete. I was writing up recruitment and rituals, so that was where I left off.
I've never seen a purple orc. This is purple mixed with invisible. That's what
do see them fighting a Chaos Marine group at some point. It won't be easy for them, but...
Yeah, but they can take that.
Yeah, because that's the thing. One thing that I find so fascinating about the Sisters of Battle is they can take on Space Marines. They can. It's still not easy, but they are capable. Because when I was researching, because guys, let me tell you, when Laura got me interested in 40K, I started reading up on as much history of it as I could. I still don't know crap. But when I was reading up about the whole the introduction of the Sisters, and when the Space Marines came to Terra to liberate it from what was his name? Gosh, Doug Van Dyer. Yes, Van Dyer. The fact that they were able to hold off the Space Marines, like, I even said to Lord, you're a bunch of women in nice suits, very nice suits, but how are they holding off the Space Marines? And you're like, you don't know the Sisters of Battle well, do you?
Yep.
They're some crazy ass movies.
Yep. I'm just thinking about
About Peace Marines? Much. Nothing is working. Send in the nuns. Boom. Boom. Hey Raven, who would win in a fight, Kratos or a Space Marine? Well, Kratos has supernatural powers, so unless the Space Marine is a librarian, probably Kratos. And plus he's protected by plot armor these days.
Move to the inner gate.
Because he's got plot armor protecting him. And honestly, I'm just not a fan of it. Well, it's just... I know everyone likes how emotional it is and how he's grown as a character. That's fine and all, but I don't know. Yeah, same. I'm kind of tired of it. Just everything's Norse these days. It's Norse.
Like, you know how like in the first decade of 2000 and the 20 teens, all zombies. Now it's all Norse pagan.
Yeah, it's just all Norse gods and Norse paganism. So I'm kind of I'm just not even that interested anymore. And I love the fact that the original creator of God of War actually said in an interview, yeah, I'm just not a fan of the way the games have gone. I'm not a huge fan of these newer games that come out. They're not really the way I wanted Kratos to be. And all the fans of the new games basically told him to go just fuck himself. I'm like... Torquemada, let's face it, you can't Torquemada anything. Like, hey, Torquemada, what do you say? I just got back from an audit de fe. Audit de fe? What's an audit de fe? It's what you ought not to do, but you do anyway. Skidoo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Skid-scott-scott-nuts-doodly-day. For those who actually know that, stop stealing my kills, Valk! For a time. Yes, I'm taking this. Thank you. God, Val. Will you convert? No, 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 no. Will you confess? No, 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 no. Will you repent? No, 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 no. Will you say yes? No, 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 no. Well, I've tried everything. I've said pretty please. I've diced all their hands. Let's work on their knees. Ah! I'm not answering that question. He thought it was apple juice. Centaurs. They're green. It's a race. But okay, monster then. Minotaur's pretty cool, but Minotaur top with a Minotaur top with a... I would almost consider that a race. I guess I would say... is up there? Nom nom nom. Cerberus is pretty cool. I'm not getting any kills.
Aaron, would you like to see more underwater battle?
It's not high on my want list.
I'd like to see more naval combat in that sense, like one of those custom Imperial Guards. Naval landings,
But yeah, for the sake of
like, what show slash work do you think is the best in the world?
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, when you have the Silmarillion, that helps.
Yep, I would say Lord of the Rings.
And here in the Lion Manticore.
Okay. But yeah, actually, you want to know the funniest thing about the Lord of the Sacred Spear when I was creating it, Lark? I thought there's no way, if I were to make my own character in the Lord of the Sacred Spear, there's no way that Hannah would be able to master it. Lycans? Alright, what's the game you're most looking forward to this year? Rise of the Ronin and Space Marine 2. Those two are the ones I'm looking forward to the most. Rise of the Ronin and Space Marine 2. I will kill for those games.
Got new fringe now, Space Marine.
I'm so excited for both. Rise of the Ronin looks absolutely sick, and Space Marine 2 is the sequel I've always wanted. Well, Raven, you said there was no way. I took that personally. Well, Hannah, I shouldn't have said it, but I did. Hannah's back. We're all glad that she's back.
But yeah, the problem I see for Space Marine 2 is that in Space Marine 1, we had the orcs would say fun stuff like Boss Brimstone.
I literally just checked my Discord messages, and Aaron just sent me, we need to talk about things. Thanks for not forgetting, Aaron.
Who's that?
Sorry I'm late. What did I miss? You missed most of the stream, bro. I think we only got time for 1 or 2 more matches. If we do 2, that'll be pushing it. Hannah never leaves. Hannah is omnipresent.
Raven, are you dying?
No, I just got something in my throat.
We're all born to die.
One game I'm excited for is Blight. I don't know when that's coming out. Have they released a... Have they given a release?
Like they did a teaser trailer, and I hope will beat me. I want all of them.
Yeah, I want that game, but I don't think they've released a release date. I know that Space Marine 2 and Rise of the Ronin are coming out this year. In fact, Rise of the Ronin, I think it's coming out March 8th of this year. They haven't released an announcement. Well, I mean, they did. I think it's August. I think they said it's coming out in August. I don't know. I thought it was August. I thought it was August. Yeah, I think it was. But hey, it's a good thing that those new games are coming out, because after all, I'm going to have to give up For Honor, guys. It's just a waste of time. I need new games to make content about, you know? And that's just the way it's got to be, you know? I know it's sad, guys. Okay, so it wasn't August. Boo, boo.
Take that, Sicarius. Well, I like that Sicarius too.
Kata Sakari, it's really Kata Sakari.
You're insisting on my fist, boy.
Space Marines is going to be 2 Southern Christian boys in power armor.
Yeah, they co-op with 2 other people.
I'm not. Are you kidding? No, no, Jordan, don't do it. I'm sorry. Thank you. Raven, can you revisit for it? No, Assassin, I was joking. Oh my gosh, I was joking. Okay, I guess you weren't here for this. At the beginning of the stream, I was talking about it. Someone commented on one of my videos saying that they don't understand why I talk about the lore in For Honor when the writers don't care about it and they don't have a good writing team and they'll never have a good writing team. And they're like, why am I talking about a game's lore when no one cares about it? And I was telling him, like, I mean, I'm here to talk about the lore and history because that's what I do. If you want to talk about that stuff, I'm willing to talk about that. But you've got to actually have something to talk to me about. If you're just here to tell me that the devs don't care, I have nothing to say about that. Like, if it's true that they really don't care and that's all the reason to stop, well, then I'm sorry I wasted my time working on this. I'm sorry you wasted time watching these videos. I don't know what to tell you. And they told me after that, yeah, man, it's just a waste of time. Aren't there other games you could play? Aren't there better things you could do than talk about the lore of a game that they don't care about? And I'm just like, okay, well, then in that case, yeah, I'm wasting my time. Would you like to be the one to tell my community that I'm done with this? You know, all 35,000 subs? And this isn't me sub-shaming. I'm not shaming them for not having that number of subs. I'm saying I have 35,000 people who enjoy my For Honor content. So for me to say, no, you know what, I'm going to stop making For Honor content now because it's just not worth it. What would those 35,000 people say? What would all of my fans who enjoy this stuff say? So I was making a joke saying, guys, I better quit For Honor. It's a waste of time. Can't talk. I need to talk about other things, you know, things that people enjoy. You know, like, let's be real, guys. I agree that the lore of For Honor isn't good. It needs better writing. It needs better writing done. And maybe they don't care about it that much. Let's be honest. There are a lot of people who just don't care about the lore of this game. And that's fine. They don't have to care about it. I enjoy it because I'm a writer. Writing's kind of my thing, if y'all didn't know. Love that house. That was awesome. But writing is kind of my bread and butter. It's what I love to do. So I don't know what they're. I didn't get executed. I don't know what they expect. I can't just quit the game. Oh, you mean the chill and read stream? Yeah, we'll have to see if I keep that going. We'll have to see if I keep that going, honestly. We'll try it again next Monday, and we'll see if y'all enjoy that. Because let me be real, starting next week, I start my manager training stuff to go service professional, and that's going to eat up more of my time weekly. So I might have to back off some of the stuff that I do weekly. And if that stream goes the way it was the last two times, I might just have to trash that. It was something I really wanted to do, but it hasn't gone well the last two times I've done it. I enjoy talking about the lore. I'm not saying the lore is good.
I'm sad. It's too bright. I want to go back to the box. I wanted to go outside. It was a terrible idea. The box does not judge.
Only hates. But yeah, so I don't know. Raven, do you have a Discord community server? I do. I surely do. Are you talking about the reading streams? Yeah. They haven't gone well the last two streams, and I'm considering not doing them anymore. Or at least moving them to the other channel where the real fans will be able to watch it. Ghostbusters. Give him a link, bro. Can you drop a link for him?
You cannot best me.
They're so damn chill. Well, they weren't chill last time. See, that's the thing. Like, they're supposed to be chill and read, but last time I did it, it was not chill. The chat went crazy for half the stream, and it was very distracting. Okay, Lark just sent you a link, bro. So if you have not joined the Discord, join it now. It is right there. Dennis Mikhailov. Cool name. Kylov. Doubtful. Okay. All right, we got time for one more. And then we're gonna have to call it.
One more time now.
Well, actually, since it's a defender match, we might be able to get two in. Might.
All might?
Ha ha! Thank you. I'm from Kazakhstan. Ah, cool. You know, I've never been. All right, well, let's play Steven, guys. Since we just talked about Steven, y'all want me to play Steven? Stepan Panlavrovich.
One more.
One more.
Get it out of your system.
I do enjoy vibing with reading streams in the background while I paint minis, aside from the chat's insanity. So, see, here's the thing. When I was doing the chill and read stream, look, I do read the chat because I want y'all's thoughts on the stories. I want y'all to be included. I want y'all to talk about the stories. Absolutely. But what happened last stream, which really annoyed me, each reading I did, the chat reacted very strangely. In the first story, I was telling the story of a former KGB Black Widow who had retired and was living a normal life in the States with her adopted son. But once the chat learned that she was a former KGB, all they did was drop communist jokes and talk about how, you know, maybe she shouldn't have been a spy if she's so worried about telling secrets and keeping lies, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, well, what the hell? Like, y'all don't understand what her story was about? Y'all don't understand what she was trying to do with her story? Like, I was very surprised by the way they behaved. And then after I moved on from that, I was doing the New Epoch reading. But while I was reading New Epoch, suddenly people got into a theological debate, which got incredibly heated and very uncomfortable. And I couldn't just stop reading to tell them to stop. They didn't really stop until I finished reading that chapter. And then after I finished reading that chapter, then Tech Girl said that she had to leave to go eat, which is fine. But then she told people in my chat to let me know. And I'm like, you don't need to interrupt chat and interrupt my stream of consciousness to go in all caps in my chat and say, Raven, I'm going to eat. Or Raven, Tech Girl's going to eat. I don't need to know. It's fine. If you need to go, drop out. You can drop out. You can say, hey, guys, got to drop out. BRB. That's cool. I don't mind. But when you have to say, hey, make sure Raven knows, I'm not. It distracts me when suddenly I see all caps in my chat saying you need to do something. So that was irritating. And then finally on to the last. Deal with this guy. Highlander's always on, so. And then going on into the last stream, the last reading. Oh, what's that? I was reading the Edenite Chronicles. That one was the only part of the stream that really seemed to go okay without much hitch. But then, when I was getting into the last part where Jake, the guy who was visiting the bee colonies, the Apisara colony, when he mentioned that he felt like the Apisara colony seemed similar to a communist state, and the Queen was trying to explain why it wasn't and why he thought that, people were just saying, more communism, and I'm like, what is y'all's problem? Like, y'all know I don't support communism. Hell, if you know anything about me, you know I don't support that crap. But I was trying to explore that fascinating idea of a bee people and how their government would work, since it would be similar to a beehive. Exactly. Thank you, Lark. But the thing was, it wasn't, that was how it was last time. That was how it was the last time I did a reading stream. But even the time before that wasn't exactly great, because apparently I read a story that made a lot of people uncomfortable and they overreacted for a while. So I was like, here's the thing. I don't want to tell you guys not to come and watch, and I don't want you guys to not be active in chat. That's fine. Because I want y'all to be included. I want y'all to say stuff. I want y'all to ask questions. I want y'all to enjoy and let me know that you enjoy, or if you don't enjoy, it's fine. But just making trolling comments, and it just made it very hard to do because I was so distracted for part of the stream, just trying to get a handle on what was happening in chat. And I'm not going to do that over and over again. I don't have time for it. Raven, you have to realize that sometimes stuff like this just happens, and you have to suck it up sometimes. Wanderer, I'm going to tell you what I think about that comment. Saying that I just have to suck it up sometimes because that happens? No. As the one who owns the channel and decides to stream the content, I don't have to suck it up. I can decide not to do it. See, that's the funny thing about this being my video series. If people are going to do that 2 streams in a row, and it happens a 3rd time, then I'm not doing it anymore. Because obviously, if that's what's going to happen. Like, here's the thing. Would you say that if a person went into their house and they realized that there was terrible water leakage coming from upstairs, and they go upstairs to their apartment neighbors upstairs and say, hey, there's water leaking upstairs, can you fix that? How would you feel if they just said, well, you know what, you got to realize these things happen, and you just got to suck it up sometimes? No, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen, and I'm a little mad that was your response. As someone who wants to read these stories to you guys and wants to share the things that I've created, I want to do it for you guys. But if you guys are going to cut up and fool around and all that stuff, that's fine. But I'm not going to. But I'm not going to read to myself all night. I mean, unless you think I'm off the rails, Bart. What do you think?
I think the idea is just like shenanigans in YouTube are going to happen. The thing is, 1 or 2, like, if it happens for a little bit during one stream, that's one thing. Because I'm not. Not an area to post, it's you stream all the time. We stream all the different things, we have all sorts of shenanigans. However, when the shenanigans are now repeatedly interrupting what's going on the stream, and then it becomes an issue. We have shenanigans with Piranha streams, but it's once in a blue moon that happens. We do.
Right, and what happened the last 2 times I did this was we had weird things happen in the chat both times. So what I've said is we're going to give this another shot. We're going to try again. And if it happens again, we'll just say, okay, well then we're not doing this anymore. We'll see. I don't know. I don't want to sound like a Debbie Downer about this, and I don't mean to get aggressive on that, but I think one of the things that makes me mad is if trolling. Many of y'all don't know that history. I was having flashbacks back to the Discord when the trollers were there. You remember that? So I don't know. I'm getting mad because I'm remembering that. Because that's what people told me back then too. They were just like, it's trolling. It happens.
You know anything about Cossack culture, history on the Cossack
A little bit. I've studied a little bit of their history, but I'm not an expert on it.
Didn't notice that your parents got out of the USSR.
You can't simply say the water analogy will work here because you can't exactly control what people are going to say. Okay, you're right. I can't control what people are going to say, but I can control the stream. See, that's the problem here. In the water analogy, if they are not going to control, if they're not going to do what I ask them to do, if I have neighbors upstairs who are letting water leak from their building into my apartment, and I ask them to change that, I can't control whether or not they do it. I can't control whether or not they actually fix the problem. But I can move. Or I can get legal action involved. I can take steps to fix the problem if they're not going to fix it. And in this case, if people are going to act that way in the chat, I can fix the problem by just not doing the stream. That's the issue. And the thing is, like Lork said, if it was just a one-time thing, if it only happened once, wouldn't be a problem. It wouldn't be a big deal. But it's happened twice in a row now. And it's been distracting. And this isn't just me coming out of the woodwork. I've talked to Mark about it. I've talked to Hannah about it. It's something that's been bothering me about this stream series.
The reading streams are irrelevant. Not like, because if we have a hiccup in a Piranha stream, that's not nice. That's not a Piranha stream. It's a full-out stream, persona streams, all kind of streams that we have a history of that have gone very well. So we're on the channel. But we have the majority of the new set of streams that come out and we're kind of one, and I know where you're coming from with this. Like, because it's understandable, like, hey man, sometimes bad things happen to get a little punch. But it also comes to a point where it's like a pattern recognition. Like, okay,
Right.
so we've done 2-3 times, and then out of those, it's not much incentive for us to continue.
Well, and again, Raven, you can't simply just get rid of a thing. Yes, I can. Dude, Wanderer, you're not understanding this. If I'm not happy with the way chat is behaving, I can just choose not to do the stream. I have that power. I have that right, as it is my created event. I understand you may want to see it, but if people are going to behave that way, I have the right to say, well, I'm not going to put up with it. I remember cars. Let's not talk about him or the other. Yeah, I'm not here to talk about cars or that whole nonsense.
Protect the ram!
Oh, Lark, you can barely be heard. I'm going to move this.
My apologies, man. I think that if 2 or 3 people want to say just wonderful around, but okay, you shut it down for 2 people would suck. I think one of the big problems was, though, I wasn't there.
Well, the plan was we were going to try to do these streams on Mondays when you're at D&D so that I have something to stream that's chill and cool while you're gone. And I can't ask you to stream monitor while you're at D&D.
We may need to look into monitors so that if something like that happens, maybe not even just for the stream for that, but in general, if I'm not there, someone can try to say, all right, too long.
It was cars.
Don't worry about it.
If you really want to know, ask me in Discord. I'm not going into that right now. I'm not going into that history.
Why not just turn off chat?
I don't want people to feel like they're excluded. I want them to feel like they can be involved. See, that's the thing. I pride myself on someone who wants people to be invested in one part.
The issue with turning out, based on the stream, is to interact and see what you guys think about the stories in real time. That's true with it. They just hear about the comments, get feedback as that's going on, and you can ask questions about the stories as we go through. If you want to just hear the stories, we do have the writing room where a lot of the stories are actually already focused on recording. So you still have that happening. So it's not like the stories are going to go away. The streams are not, the stories are still there. It's just this is an opportunity to do it with it. The Viking here will be Slavic, like Drew's are a Roos Knight. Do you think there'll be a Chipmunk John Turkey hero added?
I would like the new hero to get Kevin. Like to be a Kevin Roos. I think that would be cool. I don't know exactly what they're going to be as of yet. I know that I will learn, well, we will all learn at the end of the month when they do the Warriors Den. But I can't say with exact certainty right now what it is. I can tell you what I'd like it to be. I can't tell you what it is. That's the thing. I don't have enough evidence. Based on the lore, I have theories, but nothing comes. But
I mean, we got Aztecs fighting each other. I mean, it's not like we're keeping this to a point of geographic realism. Very good one. Where exactly did
I'm probably going to, if I tell his legend, I'll probably tell it like after he's adopted Ruth and during the training. Because Stephen died not long after Ruth took the oath. So his legend would be taking place during or before the time he adopted Ruth. I don't So I could see that happening. What I really want is a glaive, you know. Good luck and good night, everyone. God bless. Later, Claymore.
Take care, dude.
Sorry that the stream kind of took a very serious turn. I didn't mean to. It's just, I was just explaining, like, the situation with the streams and why I'm not sure if I'll be able to continue. I want to. I really, really want to. But I need, if we're going to have a chat room for it, I need the chat to show me that they can behave. Like, that's what it's going to come down to. It's kind of like when you're a teacher, right? Or if you want to behave, we're going to right, and you don't want to do it. I like the Viking characters as well. Wonder people in chat, I don't know. There's some people in chat who I don't actually know their age.
We got a wide range of
Maybe Lord J or Hannah can moderate. I think Hannah moderate. Hannah can moderate. Jay is always so confused. I don't think he can moderate. Plus, Jay's a big believer in mercy.
no mercy.
Well, he'd be the kind of person. If I'm on, there would be no warning. Yeah, that's true. Hannah would not give you a warning if you start disrupting the stream or acting or distracting me if you're gone. She would not say, "Hey, you got your warning." She would just say, "Get out of here."
Yeah, the only one that probably feasibly could be Hannah.
Hannah and Mal would be able to do it, but I don't know if Mal makes it to those streams. If Havoc were there, I know he wouldn't mind moderating, but I stream so late for him.
Yeah, that's hard for someone to do across the pond.
It might be me, but I can barely hear you guys with the sounds of Raven hacking his way. Mike is right between us.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to tell you.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Unlike Raven, I'm not patient.
Yeah, that is true. Hannah does lack patience.
But she's not a dog. She's like, we readjust. Hannah the assassin.
An assassin.
I feel like a catapult should do much damage.
Probably one of the saddest.
Cage surface. So slow.
Because the Fire Flask is OP, the Arrow Storm, if done right, can be OP. The Catapult is slow. Are you going to do more Rainbow Six streams? Anytime I ask you guys if you want me to play Rainbow Six Siege in the stream, the answer is no. So, I mean, I'm not going to play Rainbow Six Siege. But whenever they release a new season with a new character, yeah, I'll respond to the new character.
I make it the most stream, but sometimes I stream on at work, so the most I can do is have you play in the background at times. Hey, we appreciate you even doing that.
I mean, hey, we appreciate you watching.
Man with feet mouth tends to repet Xenomorph.
Yes, she would.
Man, where'd you get a pet Xenomorph?
She's always had one. What, did you think that her loaf of bread was her only pet?
No, I just didn't think maybe a Skyrim stream again?
Yeah, that'd be good to do sometime.
Rolling through stuff.
Well, that I think is going to be the last one.
That's pretty metal.
That's pretty
Actually, it's made out of chitin.
Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching Steven play, because Steven is fun. Steven the Righteous Lion. Alright, well, that was a pretty decent stream, guys. We may not have done as well in Dominion, but we sure as heck did well here. Any last minute questions, comments, or concerns before we head out?
Let's see, I want to try and make it to most of the streams, but I was a little bummed I only caught the end of the last one. And bore witness to the debacle on replay. Happens. Like, I would like you to play Avatar Frontiers of Pandora because I want to hear what you thought on Avatar.
I can tell you right now what I thought about Avatar as a whole. I didn't watch the second Avatar movie. I didn't really care to, because I wasn't that big a fan of the first one. I like the first one fine. Like, it's entertaining, and the visuals, of course, are stunning. I think that a lot of the effects and concept behind it is really, really cool. And the world that they made is absolutely beautiful. It really is a marvel to look at. But the problem is, narratively speaking, it's lazy. Like, it's not the worst I've seen, but it's definitely lazy. The whole concept of the story is just basically, it's Pocahontas or Dances with Wolves. It's the same thing. Basically, the humans show up from Earth because Earth is overpolluted, and they're there to seek the resources of the planet. It's already inhabited. The people are actually super peaceful and friendly and good. And you got this guy who basically gets caught up in their way of life and their culture and falls in love with one of them and has to turn coat and turn against his own people and blah, blah, blah. It's your classic nonsense. You get used to it. It's just annoying at this point. I don't care for it. And from what I understand, the second movie was pretty much the same thing. So I didn't really watch the second one. So the way I look at it is, it's a marvel to look at, and it's definitely a guilty pleasure because I can rewatch it and still get some enjoyment out of the visuals alone. But in terms of story, it is very weak.
It's a popcorn flick at best.
Yeah, I enjoy it, partially to make fun of it, partially to marvel at what they could do with their budget and with the effects. But overall, it's fine. It's nothing great, though. I would say that it is a testament to just lazy writing. But you know what? That seems to be par for the course.
All I will say is humanity first.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I think the biggest problem we have is if Jake Sully had just done what he was supposed to do. His job was to go in there, explain the human situation, explain what the humans are seeking, and ask for a possible solution to the problem. Humans want this substance. It's right underneath your home. Is there something we can work out? Like, can y'all maybe relocate for a little while while we get this? Or do you think you could give us a location where we could get more of this? You know, it's one of those things. If he just talked to them, if he'd explained early on what they want and done his job, I wouldn't have had a problem with him getting snoo from the alien princess. But the problem is, he totally forgot what it was he was supposed to do. He didn't do his job, and so he ran out of time and ends up telling them at the very last minute. And I'm like, dude, this could have all been avoided. Well, possibly all of this could have been avoided if you just did your damn job, but you didn't. And that annoys me. And as for the game itself, the game is just like the movies for me. Gorgeous to look at, fun to go through. It's basically Far Cry on Pandora. And I really do feel like what this game was, the game doesn't have a whole lot of combat, which you may find surprising, an Ubisoft Far Cry style game without combat. And I think the reason why is because I think they were very proud of how they built Pandora, how they built the open world, and they were really just trying to sell it. They were just trying to say, look at how awesome this is, look at the world, look at how great it is, because one thing that you will enjoy in the game is traversing the world, riding on on one of those dragon things, Ekrons, as they're called. That is very fun, that's very entertaining. Just seeing how they built the world is truly something to appreciate. And so I think their goal here was to just say, hey, look at how awesome this is. Look at how awesome this world is. Isn't it great? Yeah, we'll have some fighting in there. We'll have some story in there. But more than anything, you're basically just running around seeing the world. When it does do the combat, it's pretty generic. It's pretty basic. Not that it's boring, but you get the hang of it pretty quick. And some things just don't make sense. Like, you get guns, which is cool, but you can't even look down sights with them, you know? You get different kinds of arrows to shoot from your bow and arrow, which is neat, but, you know, if you played Far Cry Primal, just picture that with guns and you can fly in a Pteranodon. That's pretty much what you got here. Honestly, the narrative is pretty shit, if I'm being honest. You meet the bad guy right out the gate, and he doesn't even try to be subtle about it. At the very least, when you watch the first Avatar movie, the, military commander guy, you knew he'd be the bad guy, but he also had some charm to him.
What, he's the bad guy? I thought he was the tragic hero.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like, you look at him and it's like, okay, you know what, I know that you're the villain, but you got a lot of charm, you're enjoyable, I like you. Here, he's an asshole right out of the gate. And I thought, you know what, you're telling the story of this guy running a program to indoctrinate and train Na'vi to work for you as soldiers. you could at least try to reason with them or act like you care about them. But he never does. He makes it very clear that they're beneath him and just acts very, human, bad, we're oppressing you kind of assholery. And I'm like, come on, you could have at least been subtle. But they weren't. They weren't subtle at all. And I was like, come on, this is lame. This is lame. But the crazy thing about the game is the narrative is so unimportant to the game as a whole. Like, genuinely, after you escape their base, you don't even talk. You barely talk about that bad guy again. You don't even see him again. Like, once you escape, once you're out in Pandora, you barely even think about it. All you're really doing is going from one tribe to the next, trying to help them fix their problems, convince them they need to stand up to the humans and fight for Pandora. But you never see them fight anything, you never actually see them stand up to anything. You're just basically learning about the ways of Pandora, which is cool. If this was just a game where you're traveling through Pandora as a Na'vi, having a grand old time, that'd be great. I'd enjoy it. Because honestly, I think the idea of the Na'vi in Pandora is cool. I think that they are a cool world and a cool race, but you didn't have to treat it like poo-poo Hantus. You didn't have to just turn it into Dances with Wolves, and I think that really kills the narrative. So that's my stance on Avatar. It's not well written. It's definitely a poorly written movie. Beautiful to look at, beautiful to watch. It's definitely an experience. Again, haven't seen the second movie. And as for the game, it's fine. I enjoy it. I think it's a fun game. Just don't play it for the story. The story's crap. The story's very crap. But just going through Pandora, if you are a sucker for visuals like I am, you'll enjoy this game. The biggest problem I had with the game, I'll tell you my biggest problem with the game. Until you get an Ikran to fly around with, you have to run everywhere. And the world is huge. So you're holding down that sprint button everywhere, and I actually hurt my hand holding down the sprint button so much with this game. I actually hurt my hand doing that for about a week. It was just hurting because of that. So it was very irritating. But once you got an Ikran, once I got on that Ikran, it was like, all right, this game just went from a 5 to a 10 in like a millisecond, because flying on that is addicting. I'm like, I'm not walking anywhere again. Are you kidding? I don't care if my target's right across the street. I'm flying over there, man. It was just so much fun. So yeah, that's pretty much, I think, all I have to say. I know another problem I have. The biggest problem I have with fighting in the game is the lack of melee options. And you don't have any melee weapons. When you melee someone, you punch them. Which I guess is fine. And a Na'vi is like twice the size of a human. But I thought they'd give you like a spear or a club or something. They don't. It's just your hand. I'm like, come on. You were trained by humans. Get some close quarters combat action in there. But yeah, it's one of those. Dances with Smurfs. That works.
Do you enjoy any K-dramas?
Yes, I actually do enjoy some K-drama. I like K-pop, depending on the artist and the song. And there's some K-drama that I really like. There's others that I don't, but there's some K-dramas that I really, really like. There are even some J-dramas, Japanese dramas that I really, really like. Some of them I'm kind of like, why isn't this an anime? It would make a great anime.
Isn't there like a Taiwanese drama you were watching a while back?
Yes, there was. There was.
Like a Taiwanese cop show.
Can't remember the name of it for the life of me. But anyway, what's this? Wait, I wanted to mention about that game. I would prefer if they let you play had either humans or avatars.
Yes!
Well, the problem is that wasn't their goal. Their goal was... Because here's the thing. If you play as a human, you can't fly an Ikran.
Can we someone please take that and mod me in as a space marine so I can slaughter the Blue Menace?
See, this is why I can't talk about these games, because I'm trying to be serious and y'all are all making jokes. I know I should be used to it, but yeah. Anyway.
Bad Guys, hand down, is best K-drama.
Bad Guys is a very good K-drama. Had fun tonight, Raven. Looking forward to the next Raven's Roost stream. That'll be Monday, assuming I don't go into work. That'll be Monday. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, I will see you guys in the next stream. Take care.
Have a good one, fellas.